Hey guys, this is your girl Renee, and today we have a mail call. Yep, we have a mail call. So, the first item I'm going to show you is something that I'm going to be using for when I'm going to be making my extracts, because you guys know I'm on that extracts train. So, I saw this and I was like, I never thought about purchasing this item and making this type of extract. So let me show you what I'm talking about. But first, we have to do the mail call song. Are you guys ready? Get your hands ready to do some clapping. All right, ready, you guys? It's mail call, it's mail call. Look what I got in the mail today. It's mail call, it's mail call. I'm so happy today. All right, guys. So this is the item that I purchased because this is going to be the next extract that I will be doing. You want to see what it is? Bum, 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 bum. It is called the Cocoa Nibs. I'm going to make some chocolate extract. Yep, you heard me. Chocolate extract. And I'm going to be using this organic, like cocoa nibs. Never heard of this, but I watched a few videos, and this one is called, it's plant-based superfood. And on the back, it says it is great for making smoothies and for baking. It's 100% cocoa, coarsely ground cocoa beans, unsweetened, pure cocoa crunch. So, all right, guys. So this is what I'm going to be making it. This is the name of it. And this is the so-called recipe on the back. I don't know if you guys can see that, if the camera will focus, but y'all, yes, yes, yes. Next video, I'm going to be making this chocolate extract, and I'm also going to be making some butterscotch extract. So I'm still on the hunt for my extract, but I'll at least be able to make a video showing you guys how to go ahead and make your chocolate extract. Wouldn't this be good in making, adding some of this extract to like your cakes, your muffins, maybe to your coffee, whatever your little heart desire. Ice cream would be so cool to have this on there. I am looking forward to seeing how this chocolate extracts comes out. Woohoo! You know, when I ever find a new extract, ingredient, I can't wait to try it. And if you already watched my video when I went to the ABC store, which is our local liquor store that we have, you saw me looking around for some different types of components to make extracts with, but they're supposed to be having a big sale soon. So I'm going to wait to go hit them up for that sale, because some of them prices, as you guys saw, were kind of expensive. So your girl, we're not paying them prices. I know alcohol can be expensive, but if I can save some money, woohoo, your girl is all about it. All right, so the next mail call is item is I was able, I probably showed you this magazine from, it's called Prairie Nursery right here. Have you guys received one of their catalogs? I get one of these every single year because they always introduce me to some really cool plants that I've never ever tried before. But look at this bee. Isn't he the cutest thing? He getting all up in that flower, getting all that beautiful nectar. But I also wanted to show Lovey from L&L Honeycomb Homestead. She wanted me to show her some flowers that she could use in her upcoming landscape that she will be putting together. So I was looking through this book, and it has all different things like This particular plant that I'm looking at is good for clay soil because up here in Virginia we have a lot of clay soil. So lovely, and these are all perennials. So the first one I thought would be cool for your new design for your garden would be some cone flowers. I got the cone flowers in my yard right here. These are the ones that I always look for the yellow finches to come and land on them and harvest the seeds for winter and food. Those come in all types of colors, from red to yellow to this pink here. That would be cool. And then you also have the black eye Susan, and they get really big and bushy. So if you have a big area that you want to cover, the black eye Susans will be a really good plant to plant in that area. And then for medium soils, which is there's some plants that have like well drained soil with a moderate water holding, meaning that they don't want their roots and I call them their feet, their soil, the roots to get too wet and sloppy. So I was thinking this lavender hyssop would be nice. Look, because you wanted all kinds of different colors and stuff. So this lavender hyssop would be a perfect candidate for those type of areas. And then if you wanted to also, I thought coreopsis. Coreopsis is like a daisy type of flower, which looks like this. Look how beautiful that is. That's a coreopsis. That would be a good plant to put in the back, or sometimes coreopsis can come a little smaller, and you could put that in the front of your garden bed and put like the hyssop in the back. So when you're designing your garden, you always put the tall flowers in the back, then you drop down to the medium flowers, and then the low growing flowers. I call those like the annuals that you can get, at your garden centers. Or what is a really good low growing flower would be like I have like the primrose, and those are perennials and they come back every single year. And that is the first flower that I have on my first line of my staggered heel that comes up in the spring, and it's beautiful. It has bright red flowers. The leaves are just so green and vibrant, and it's eye catching. And that's another thing you want when you are planting your garden. You want things in your garden that's going to catch your eye, that when you walk in your garden, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, that color is so vibrant. Oh, look at the formation of those petals of the flowers are beautiful. You just want, as you walk through your garden, you want it to be like um people to like navigate your garden, and you want them to stop, admire the flower, talk about the flower, want to know information about that flower. And that is a good thing. When people stop in your garden and ask you questions about certain flowers in your garden, child, I always say that is a win-win situation, and you got a hit in your garden, because people are just like, oh, I've never seen a flower like that. And you want some fragrant flowers too, because as you walk, like me, when I'm walking through my garden and the wind is blowing lightly, I can smell like certain flowers, and just that whiff of that fragrance just makes you happy. And it also, you could be tired, you get that whiff of that flower, and it kind of like, it perks you up, it makes you happy, and you're just so thankful to be outside in your garden. Then what about phlox? I always plant phlox in my garden because phlox is almost like a ground cover. It starts out with this beautiful flower like this, and they come in like pink, they come in white, they come in this purple. And that's the second thing you see in my garden. You have the primrose, and then the phlox comes in, and then once the flowers all go away, then you just have the greenery. And that is beautiful because, and it spreads. So if you have an area that, is like unsightly, you don't know what to put there, it's a hard area to grow, phlox will cover that area and it'll give you that beautiful lush green, and it'll stay green all spring and summer. It'll die back excuse me, in the winter time, but when spring comes back around, that phlox will pop up and those beautiful colors are just amazing. I usually try to mix my pinks and purple phlox together so I get like a pop of color of pink, pop of color of purple. So it's like it's noticeable in your garden. And that's what you want. You want people to notice the colors. You want your people to know the height of different type of flowers and stuff that you have in your garden. You want it to be eye catching. And you want the hummingbirds, you want the bees, you just want all the beautiful insects to come and pollinate your flowers. And if you can get flowers in your garden that are attract your pollinators, then the pollinators will also pollinate your vegetables. See, it's a win-win situation. All right, let's move on. So I thought too, Lovey, that if you want to have some irises, because I have bearded irises in my garden. I have the, I think I have a purple, I have a yellow, I have burgundy, and these they come in. Some of the heads are like this, how this one is like an iris. It's like the little dwarf, which they're short, and those could be like in the middle of your flower bed. Because remember, I said tall ones go in the back, then mediums, and then the smaller ones in the front. These would be gorgeous, and these are perennials too. And irises, you can either buy them in the grocery store. You can buy them at your big box stores in a pot, or you can buy them in, like in the bags in the store, and you'll see all the different types of irises that you would probably fall in love with. Because when I see it, and I've had my bearded irises in my garden for over 7, 8 years, and you can also dig them up, you can split them, and you can plant them in other sections of your garden. And that's a beautiful thing. Buying perennials that you can let them grow for a few years, split them in half, and then put them in different sections of your garden. That also saves you money, and it also shows that you can move them to different areas in your garden and bring those unsightly areas into and make them into a beautiful section in your garden. I'm telling you, you can do ferns. Ferns are good. I have a painted fern in my garden. These are some types of ferns that you can put in your garden, which will thrive. And then, because I know you are maybe have a section where you just want it to be beautiful and kind of like hide some, I don't know, maybe like a structure, a pipe, or a pole. You could use some ornamental grasses that are perennials, and all you have to do in the fall is cut off the tops, shear them back. So when spring comes, then the new growth will grow, and then they'll come back. Easy peasy, and they're very low maintenance plants to have. So I just want to give you a few ideas that would be nice to put in your garden, because this is it's called an Indian grass. This is one of the grasses I thought I might be trying this season, because this has a good fall interest. And that's what you want to think about too, is the seasons, because you don't want all your stuff to be just for spring and summer. You want it to go all the way to fall. You want it to go all the way into winter. And sometimes you can get like that burning bush that I showed you in my video. You see in winter, that burning bush still has beautiful colors on their leaves, which are amazing. This Indian grass has beautiful long plumes, and it also has fall interest. I don't know how they do in the wintertime, but I know in fall you will fall in love with it. That's what attracted me because I need some more fall color in my garden. So, Lovey from L&L Honeycomb Homestead, I hope these few suggestions will get you motivated, get you so excited that you want to get out there and go to the garden centers, or um, you can also go to some of these catalogs and order them straight from the company and get that garden area designed with a beautiful range of all kinds of shrubs, flowers, ornamental grasses, even bulbs. You can go and get your bulbs. They have spring and summer bulbs that you can plant and come up tulips. They have daffodils. You know, you've seen the kind of bulbs, and I know you've seen all types of different bulbs that you can plant in your zone. So I hope this helped you, my friend. So if you have any questions or you need any other suggestions, just hit your girl up and I'll be there to help you the best that I can. All right, guys. So look for the video coming up for my extract because I'm so excited about that. Can't wait to try that one. And I can't wait to try the butterscotch if I can just find the right butterscotch because I've been to 2 stores already looking for that butterscotch. But child, you know your girl will track it down. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. Have a blessed day. And Miss Renee will see you in the next video, you guys. Love you much. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell. And please give your girl a thumbs up. All right. Have fun and stay blessed.